Good morning. Merry Christmas. I don't know how you celebrate, whether it's gifts on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, a special meal last night or today, big gatherings or intimate moments shared with those closest to you. And of course, for many of us, as families grow or age, as people relocate or families get smaller, things change in order to accommodate different needs. For some reason, though, wherever I have lived or wherever we've served, whoever's been around or what we're doing to celebrate, there's always something that feels sacred to me about Christmas morning. When our girls were real young, I would wake up early to have a little bit of time just to soak in that quiet magic of Christmas morning. It's likely, of course, that I was still wrapping gifts or had to finish up something else for our celebrations later in the day. And then at some point, getting up before the girls was impossible. But there is something holy about this morning. To me, it feels different than any other day, kind of like a day that's just suspended in time. When many people are gathered, each in their individual locations, just existing for a moment in the midst of all the noise and motion around us. It just feels holy or other to me. This reminds me of the Sweet Darkness song that we used each week in worship to light our Advent candles this year. I hadn't heard it before, but was drawn to the simple lyrics from the first time I heard it. The song begins, "Sweet darkness, where God in kindness dwells, still our minds to trust, all will be well." This contemplative song names that Christmas morning otherness for me. How busy Christmas morning festivities get, who's around, what we're eating, what we're playing with or planning. It just feels like sweet darkness where God in kindness dwells. And for a moment, we can believe that all is well. Our world needs some sweet darkness right now, and not just this morning. We need to pause for a moment to reconnect to that place within each of us that God in kindness dwells. The place of sweet darkness where we can hold on to hope, where we can live into the command from the angels, do not fear, where we can share love with one another instead of the hate that divides, where we can trust that we are not alone because this is where God dwells, right here with each of us. And at least for now, all is well. If we were gathered for worship in a sanctuary today, the Christmas gospel would be the poetic words from the beginning of John's gospel. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him, not one thing came into being. What an incredible gift. Unlike anything else that you will unwrap this season, Jesus, who is God's own Son, whose very life expresses the love and kindness, the joy, humility, welcome, and grace for all people, has been here with us since the very beginning of time. This is where God dwells. That means, of course, that God is present in the wrapping and the lights. God is present when we gather with loved ones. God is present in the busyness of making all of this happen. And God is present when we are alone, when we're not feeling well or we're uncertain, angry, or afraid. God has been present through wars and famine, through every kind of trauma or storm in life. And God has been present in every family gathering, every tree lighting, every gift exchange and worship service. no matter how small or grandiose. My prayer for you this Christmas morning and in the days ahead is that you experience God's presence once again. May you take at least a moment to dwell in the sweet darkness alongside of God, who came as just a baby to bring love. A God who is thankfully still at loose in our world. Merry Christmas.